We got new updates for Summer Game Fest with a big one, namely the 007 game. We got a name. It will be revealed at Summer Game Fest later this week. It's called 007 First Light. Let's go over the information. We see the new Bond here. They're making a brand new Bond for this game. And if the game is successful, they want to do a trilogy of games. So yeah, First Light, also likely indicating, yo, there's more to come. Let's see what the article says. The Hitman Studios game will be called 007 First Light, but no further information has been provided as of yet. Players may not have to wait long, though, for more information. IO says the First Light will get a game reveal this week. And yeah, there are two options then for that. The Xbox Showcase or Summer Game Fest at Jeff Keighley. I'm gonna say it's likely Summer Game Fest as well. So Friday, June 6th. A world premiere look at 007 First Light featuring never before seen footage. We've only seen a like theme song style trailer for it. We've not seen any footage. And start a new area for James Bond in the video game universe. Again, a new era. They really want to make this a trilogy if it works out for them. It's likely going to be a third-person game. So yeah, I think it's going to be exciting. Of course, the Hitman team, they know what they're doing. And getting like a bit more action into the mix, I think that will be exciting. But yeah, stealth will likely be a big part of things as well. I'm hyped. Looks like Daniel Craig. But of course, again, it's a new Bond. Let me know, of course, what you hope to see from this game. We'll be covering it here. I don't think it's coming out this year. It's likely a 2026 game, if I had to guess. But the last game that this team made was Hitman 3 that launched in January 2021. So it has been a while, but we will see. Game revealed this week could, of course, also just be a CGI trailer. Although we know Jeff Keighley usually likes to say to developers, okay, cool CGI trailer, but why not like show a bit of like gameplay? Like tease a gameplay a bit at the end of the trailer. So fingers crossed that will be it. And maybe people that go to Summer Game Fest will get more information. So that will be very exciting. We also got way more games that got confirmation. I, of course, did a video recently, but we got more confirmations. Soulframe will be there. This is the, maybe as you've already guessed, this is the new action RPG, also kind of an MMO type situation from the Warframe developers. And they've been testing it already. I think it looks pretty awesome. I've not been really paying attention to it after the initial reveal. But I think it's cool that they are trying some different things as well with the success of Warframe, of course, and implementing that in a more medieval fantasy style game. Could be really cool. We will see more also. I think you're now working together with other players here, right? We will see also more on June 6th regarding that. Then also Team Cloud ill game. I think I pronounced that right. Also at Summer Game Fest. I'm not a fan of this. Like, this is not a game gonna be for me. But it's a horror game. We're probably gonna get scared in a moment here. I'm not sure what's going on. Not for me, but I'm happy that it's there and that people are excited for it. Death Stranding 2 will get a game premiere event with a live demo of Death Stranding 2 with Hideo Kojima during Summer Game Fest. It will be on Sunday though, so this will be after the Xbox show in the evening in the US, so very early in the morning for us in Europe. But Hideo Kojima will also be on stage during Summer Game Fest on June 6th. So I expect maybe a trailer or something there too. Although I hope Sony shows Ghost of Yotei at Jeff Keighley's event. That will of course be exciting. But yeah, the game is coming out later this month. The marketing is of course in full force. Sony usually doesn't really like to show another game while they want to market one that is more imminent. So maybe they're like, okay, let's just put Ghost of Yotei a bit on the back burner here. Have the focus be on Death Stranding 2. I mean, people already played 30 hours of the game, and that was like 1/3. So it's gonna be a massive game, and I think they really they need to convince people who did not like the first one to still give this one a try. I think because it seems like they improved quite a lot of what people did not like about the first game. And I'm in that camp, so I'm gonna watch these trailers and hopefully they got me. But of course, it looks insane on the Guerrilla Games Decima engine, of course. First PS5, like, from the ground up game made on that engine. So I think that's already pretty exciting. But yeah, expect a lot of Death Stranding 2, of course, during the event. Before that, though, we have CD Projekt Red will be at the State of Unreal. The Witcher 4 will be showcased there. So, of course, CD Projekt Red usually uses their own Red engine. But for, Cyberpunk, the sequel, and for The Witcher 4, they switched to Unreal Engine 5 for multiple reasons. Simply because, especially for Cyberpunk, they are now... So, for The Witcher 4, they mostly are developing that in Poland. While for Cyberpunk, the sequel, they're mostly developing that in the US. And to hire people, like developers who are there, it's way easier to say, yo, we're working on an Unreal Engine game. Because a lot of developers in the US have already experience with that. So that already helped with them. They also, can just focus on building the game and not working on an engine at the same time. Which hopefully means that we can get a faster development cycle. They also at one point want to do something with multiplayer in these games. So maybe Unreal Engine can help them with that too. While of course the core game will be mostly single player. But I'm not expecting a lot from this. So, last year they had the State of Unreal during the GDC. So this one is a bit later. But, this was kind of the big reveal. The Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra game. This was the first time we saw this footage. And it was really a showcase title for, obviously, for the game. And how they were, using the technology and stuff. So, again, Witcher 4 is still very early. So, I don't know if they can already show new stuff, but environments, I can see them do that. Or maybe a scene with Ciri, and then, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting, but I'm not expecting a lot. But that is something that will be happening too. Then we also have a rumor, I know many people want this. First trailer for Resident Evil 9 will be shown at Summer Game Fest. Release targeting Q1 2026. So this is from a German website or actually creator. To my knowledge, the first person to talk about Resident Evil 0 and Code Veronica remakes back in spring 2024, weeks before Dusk Golem, IGN, and E. Robinson. So, seems like this person has a track record. I was not able to verify that yet, but so take it with a grain of salt. But of course, Capcom is at Summer Game Fest. They have no big game currently planned now that Monster Hunter Wilds is out. But they are, of course, going to launch a big game in this current financial year that ends in April 2026. So you would think that's Resident Evil 9, right? I think that would be huge, but I think they're gonna save that for a potential state of play that very likely is going to happen in June as well. But so yeah, it will be interesting. I mean, maybe by the time you watch this, or Sony is gonna announce a state of play very, very soon. I can see that happen. I think it's wild that they would do a state of play after Summer Game Fest, because a lot of people are going to be at Summer Game Fest playing all the new games. And yeah, you want a Sony show revealing some of those games, but we will see. We also got some other rumors. We might get something Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake soon. Also, grain of salt. I think overall that Ubisoft is not going to show a lot. They're not at Summer Game Fest. They are not on the list. They are at IGN Live, which kind of another type of show that will be happening June 7th till the 8th. They are here, but I looked at Capcom is here too. A lot of companies are here as well. But I looked at the schedule from what they've seen so far, or what they've revealed so far, and it's, for one, a lot of TV series and movies as well. But yeah, we also have some games that are already out. Ark, okay, what's gonna happen with that? So Mind's Eye, that will of course be launching a few days later. Sonic Racing, and yeah, you already see Ubisoft here in a moment. Killing Floor 3 will be here. You already see some, here, Anno. So that is what Ubisoft is like. That's the only big game they've announced for this year so far, and actually beyond that. So like that's just gonna be what Ubisoft is gonna focus on, I think, for this Summer Game Fest. They have the Xbox developer interviews, of course. Xbox is gonna do their show on Sunday, so FBC Firebreak will be here. That's of course launching in June as well. Let's see what else they have, like Rainbow Six Siege. Siege X is of course launching in June very soon. So, yeah, I really think we should not expect a lot from Ubisoft and from, Arc here. So, that's kind of the latest update we have on Summer Game Fest. Of course, the James Bond game. You want to have games like this. Like, this is why you would tune in. This is a huge game. So, I hope we have more reveals like that. But, of course, we already know about Crimson Desert going to be there, with Pearl Abyss of course being on the list. I really hope like something from Sony next to Death Stranding 2 is gonna be there. So I have hope. I have hope that we will hopefully see some more surprises like this game. Let me know what you of course hope to see in the comments down below, and subscribe for more React videos like this.